Welcome to the I Hunt Health, a YouTube channel. I was just like, all right, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the I Hunt Health YouTube channel. I got my trucker hat on today, you know, I'm feeling Ford tough. Let's go ahead and talk about 10 reasons you're not losing weight even though you're exercising. I think every single video on YouTube starts off like this. You're eating too many calories. No matter how often you work out and how long you work out and how hard you work out, you simply cannot outwork a bad diet. If you're eating too many calories, you will never see the changes you're looking for. You gotta cut back on those calories and find out the right number for you. You're getting poor quality sleep. Now I could break this down into two and say that you're not sleeping long enough, but some people get 8 hours of sleep, just not high quality sleep. If you're looking for the absolute cheapest route to fix this issue, here's 2 to 3 things that can help you. No TV or cell phone before bed. There's actually a blue light inside of cell phones that can kind of make us stimulated. And if we use them before bed and we use our TV before bed, it can delay going to sleep. And it has also shown in studies that it can mess with your quality of sleep and the duration of your sleep. Taking a magnesium supplement before bed. I actually do this. I take 450 milligrams of magnesium every single night on an empty stomach before bed with water. And I've actually noticed that it has helped me in a lot of different ways. I feel like the quality of my sleep has gotten better. I feel like my brain function has gotten better. I feel more aware. I feel more grounded. Honestly, it's helped me make better YouTube videos. It's helped me focus. It's done a lot for me. And I've only been doing this for a few weeks now. So a magnesium supplement, super powerful. Now I know I said cheap fixes, but a CPAP machine. A CPAP machine is basically something that pumps oxygen into your nose while you're sleeping and can really improve the quality of your sleep. Now these things actually, I think some of them can go for a couple $100s, but there are machines that are $1,000+. I actually had one that was worth like $1,500 through my insurance, and it was amazing. I don't really know what happened to it. I'm pretty sure somebody stole it out of my house, but it was amazing having that thing, and the quality of sleep I was getting was literally magical. Absolutely amazing. Get a CPAP machine if you can. Another thing is poor exercise habits. I hate to beat a dead horse, but extreme amounts of cardio is very stressful on your body. If you're doing that, stop it. Inconsistent exercising is not helping you out either. If you're gonna work out for 3 days and not work out the rest of the week, that is one of the worst things you could do. I highly recommend that if you're gonna work out 3 days a week, split all those days up. Go Monday, go Thursday, go Sunday, something like that. Now this kind of goes hand in hand with poor exercise habits, but too much exercise. I can't begin to tell you how many times I personally was stuck in a fat loss plateau or something because I was working out way too much. I mean, I was busting my butt in the gym, doing deadlifts almost every single day, doing bench press and squats and all the big lifts almost every single day. And I was eating properly and I was doing all these things, but I just was stressing my body out immensely. And I wasn't losing weight when I was doing it. But when I slowed down and I cut back a few days, I actually melted off like 20 pounds in a few days. And I'm not joking. Next thing would be not recovering properly. This could be broken down into several ways as well. This means not drinking enough water, not consuming enough protein, not getting proper sleep, not taking a break when your body is telling you it's clearly time to chill out for a little bit. Recovery is so vital in the weight loss process. Please prioritize recovery. Another one would be copying somebody else's workout routine. So I did this actually one time. I was working out with this one chick that I was working with at the time, and she had me doing the exact same thing as her. We were doing cardio. It was supposed to be low intensity, steady state, and I was 375 pounds, mind you. And she was probably 130-ish at the time, and we were both on the exact same set-ins. We were at an incline at like 15, I think it was. The machine was at 3 or 4 or something like that. I was dying. I was absolutely exhausted. This was not a low intensity steady state thing for me. Low intensity steady state differs from person to person, body type to body type, the size of the person. Low intensity steady state is different for everybody. It goes based off of your metrics. So I was a much larger dude. Our settings were the exact same, but I was dying. And I went home, I learned a little bit more about low intensity steady state, and I realized I was like 6 levels higher than I should have been, and I lowered myself, and I was at a point where I was doing low intensity steady state and I was just breaking a sweat, and that's what I wanted to do. That's low intensity steady state. It's not something that's having me gassed and exhausted. It's breaking a sweat and maybe getting a little breath going, you know? That's it. And it worked for me. Clearly. Another one, consuming too many foods that cause inflammation in the body. Now, I kind of look at inflammation as stress. And when your body senses stress, it starts using energy to help fix that stress. It doesn't really have time to do other things in your body, so it's important to eliminate foods that might be causing inflammation. Foods that cause inflammation are vegetable oils, sugary foods, and pretty much anything that's processed. Another thing that is stopping you from losing weight, even though you're exercising, is too much sugar. When the insulin levels rise, it puts the brakes on burning fat for fuel and encourages storage of incoming food, mostly as fat. It's hard to say exactly, but even if you're in a caloric deficit, eating too much sugar can actually stop you from losing weight, at least in a healthy way. Now, one of the main things, you're probably stuck in a fat loss plateau. It's completely normal. There were several times during my weight loss journey in which I was stuck on a fat loss plateau. And when I say a plateau, I mean, I literally was exercising great. I wasn't going 7 days a week. I was at a healthy spot, going 4 to 5 days a week, eating in a caloric deficit, sleeping properly, hydrating myself, and all that kind of stuff. And I was still struggling to lose weight. Plateaus happen. Be patient, stay with it. One of the things that helped me was I kind of just took a few days off and I had my favorite meal that I loved to eat when I was bigger. And that may be like Buffalo Wild Wings, or maybe just one big hearty meal. And I took a few days away from the gym. And when I got back, I started to notice weight loss, the weight loss continued. Now, lastly, you may have a thyroid problem. This is more common in women, but it is best to go into a doctor and get some blood tests done and get your thyroid checked to see if you actually have some problems with your thyroid that are stopping you from losing weight. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Go in, get checked, find out if that's your problem, and see if there's any help that you can get medically. If you made it through the whole video, I appreciate you for watching the whole thing. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you like the video, and stay tuned for more content just like this. It's a great day to hunt health. We'll see you soon.